Hello, everybody. Welcome to MTG Place Podcast. I'm your host, Corey, and with me, like always, is Josh. How's it going, Josh?
What's up, everybody?
We are finishing Tarkir today, so we're going through the rest of the multicolor cards. We're going to jump right into it here, but before we do, if you want to pick up any of these cards, please do so using our TCG Player affiliate link. Thanks for everyone who has used it. We have seen some people using it, so thanks for doing so. And if you want to pick up some cool accessories to protect your cards or play with your cards, whatever, play mats, card boxes, and dice boxes, and more. Use heavyplay.com. Use our affiliate code MTG Place for 10% off your order. And I've seen some people check that out too. And you guys have been watching our review of that, which has been awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really helps us out. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get in here. We're still on multicolored because there's so many in this set.
Yep.
We're at Narset, Jeskai Waymaster, which is Jeskai colors, blue, red, white. 3/4 legendary human monk. At the beginning of your end step, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw cards equal to the number of spells you've cast this turn.
I don't know, it seems bad to me, but
Yeah. I mean, if you're hellbent, you draw one card per turn. Hopefully, it's a spell. You cast a spell, and then at end step, you draw.
Yeah, I mean, like the
hopefully...
best case scenario is like you draw into some cantrips to draw a few more cards, but like,
it's pretty slow.
Yeah,
I would only play it
maybe if you have some weird, like whenever you discard a card thing, or if you're playing like a bunch of madness effects, maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I don't think it's that strong.
No, and like you're not playing Reanimator and Jeskai.
Right.
I
mean, there's some white ones, but
there's some white ones, but you probably want black. Yeah, I mean, in limited too, it's like 3 color pips for just a 3/4. I don't know. It seems pretty slow too.
All right, next up we got New Way Forward. It is 2 in Jeskai for an instant. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. When damage is prevented this way, it deals that much damage to that source's controller, and you draw that many cards. So it's like a really expensive deflecting palm that draws you some cards. I mean, I pulled this off once in like the early access thing, and then someone did it against me once, and it was cool. But like the setup cost is so high that like I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, 5 mana is a lot to ask for, and usually when like a deflecting swat goes out, it's like game ending. And so paying way extra mana just to draw some cards, it's like you're usually going to end the game with like something like that. Like you don't need the cards after that. So yeah. Too much mana.
F for that card.
All right, Rediscover the Way. Blue, red, white for Saga. 1 and 2 lore counters. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Then the third lore counter will be whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn.
This is okay. It's kind of like what double anticipate.
Yeah.
And then gives some double strike.
Which
the
is
only issue is it costs 1 of each, which is hard, but
yeah.
Because like realistically, you want to be jamming this on turn 3, so that like turn 4 you could play a creature, so that you can then the last one hit it.
Right. It wants you to have creatures on there beforehand, and turn 3
it does net you 1 card at least if you do cast it. So
slowly, very
in 2
slowly,
turns it nets you a card.
But you're also, it's card selection. Like it's pretty good. It's just, you're doing nothing the first turn you play it, and 3 specific color pips, which is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better than like 5 mana do nothing, but it's not a lot better.
You could also just play stock up.
True, you could.
That card's broken.
Or something.
Card's broken.
Next up, we got Shiko, Paragon of the Way. It is 2 in Jeskai for a 4/5 legendary creature, Spirit Dragon. When it enters, exile target non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard, copy it, and then cast it without paying its mana cost. It's solid.
Yeah, so you get 2 copies? You get like the copy and the original?
Well, the original you already played, it's in your graveyard. So
Mm-hmm.
you're just casting a copy basically.
Oh, you copy it, you don't have to pay for the copy. Okay,
Right.
that's what it
Yeah.
is. That's what it's saying. I was thinking copy it and then you get to cast it without paying its mana cost.
No,
Hold
it's
on. No, no.
basically because
Yeah.
you could choose permanent, so then you get like a creature
Mhm.
token.
Yeah, yep. I understand now. Yeah, that's
It's
good.
decent. I mean, this
Yeah.
could be cool as a commander. Just like 3 mana value matters.
It's like a Sun Titan,
Yeah.
but
I mean, you could put Sun Titan in this deck.
yeah. Oh, legendary, I guess. Yeah, for commander, Sun Titan is
Mm.
not legendary, so I still like Sun Titan more. But being a commander, this
Yeah,
is
as I was saying, like Sun Titan in the command zone is pretty good.
yeah, yeah. I do
I
like
don't
my
know. It
strip
might be
mine
worth it.
and
I think it's like a $4 card right now. It's not horrible.
yeah,
I think it's an okay card. You'll see play, I think.
yeah. With my Sun Titan, I like my lands though, my strip mines.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we'll move on to Awaken the Honored Dead. It's black, green, blue for Saga again. First lore, destroy target non-land permanent. Decent. 2, mill 3 cards. Then 3, you may discard a card. When you do, return target creature card or land card from your graveyard to your hand.
I
Yeah.
mean, so really the only relevant thing is destroy an online permanent for 3,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah. Sorcery speed.
okay.
Do you want to give up instant speed to get like mill 3 cards and like a kind of a card?
But like in these colors, right? Like, is there another? Oh, I guess there's like the one that gives them a beast or something. But I'm trying to think of just
Yeah.
a straight up destroy anything for 3
Yeah.
mana.
Beast Within. Yeah.
But that gives them a 3/3. This doesn't.
Maelstrom Pulse.
Oh yeah,
The
Maelstrom Pulse.
sorcery
That's
speed though
sorcery
too.
speed too.
But you don't have to pay the blue pip.
I mean, abrupt decay and
Abrupt Decay.
what's the other one?
Assassin's Trophy.
Assassin's Trophy.
I mean,
So this
yeah.
is probably playable because like the other one costs 4 that does
Mhm.
anything.
And
So
if you care something about like permanence at all, yeah.
yeah, I
Like
mean,
don't
plus
care.
you could get a creature back.
It has legs, but yeah, you got a lot of
I mean, you're
competition.
definitely going to play it in Tom Bombadil, right? Because it's Saga. That's
Yeah,
got a
exactly.
decent effect.
If you care about the permanent, if you care about the saga, then yeah, you probably want this over those other cards. But I like instant speed.
All right, next up we got Begets Life. It is 5 and black, green, blue for a sorcery. Destroy all creatures and enchantments, then draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. So it's Decree of Pain.
Yeah,
Basically.
but worse.
I mean, it kills enchantments, but
Oh, I
worse than the
guess.
fact you can't cycle it.
Yeah, yeah. And you got to pay the color pips, but once you're at 8 mana, or yeah,
Yeah, like 8, 9 mana,
you're
whatever
there.
it is. You're there.
Oh man, things this expensive though, they kind of
Like, I usually want it to win you the game, and this might
yeah,
not win you the game. I mean,
yeah.
it probably does because you're drawing a lot of cards, but like you're blowing everything up, and then you're drawing like 15 cards probably.
That's very weird.
But I don't know. It's definitely weird. Like, can
Yeah,
you imagine having this in your deck and someone just casts it with like an Atali trigger or something, and you're like,
yeah,
ugh.
yeah, exactly. That Tolly player's not happy either. I don't know. It's not going to be good. There's so many other
Yeah, like I said,
variations.
if you want this, you can get it. It's 50 cents.
They would play ultimatums over like this, or I don't know. I guess they're not as color intensive, but we got the
It's a board
thing.
wipe that draws cards, I guess.
Yeah. The Fang Keeper's Familiar. 1 black, green, blue for a 3/3 snake with flash. When it enters, choose 1, gain 3 life, and surveil 3. Destroy target enchantment or counter target creature spell.
Yes, it's kind of like Mystic Snake.
But can only hit creature spells.
Yeah, but I like the flexibility of being able to gain 3 life and surveil 3.
Yeah, yeah. with Surveil, like you usually see like Surveil 1, Surveil 2. Surveil 3 is kind of a lot.
Yeah, plus you could just jam in the graveyard. Like, I like
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah. I like all snakes. I like Mystic Snake a lot. Art's beautiful. The only problem is the 3 color pips is a
Yeah,
little difficult, but not too hard if you're playing Commander.
yeah. I mean, you just have to play a lot of duels.
You just got to pay the money for the duels. Proxy people if you want.
Yep. Next up is Cotus the Fang Keeper. It is 1 in black, green, blue for a 2/1 indestructible legendary zombie warrior. When it deals combat damage to a player, you exile the top X cards of their library, or X is the amount of damage dealt. You may cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana costs. So this seems cool as a commander because you can just pump it and just keep casting stuff for free.
So is this like, yeah, this you'd build it Voltron and like equipment,
Yeah,
right?
you
You
just Voltron it probably.
pump it up with equipment, and then you just exile and reveal a bunch of more equipment that you just pay and play
Well,
down.
it's do whoever you hit. You played
Oh,
your
you
opponent's
steal
deck.
stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you
okay,
play
okay.
your opponent's cards.
Yeah, okay. Then it's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
You can't really build around it, and
It's total chaos randomness. Like you're just gonna
yeah.
build that you're gonna win with commander damage probably, like Voltron.
Dang it, I'm not a fan no more. I was thinking your
I mean,
own deck, and you
it's
kind of just
decent. It was
storm.
decent. So limited, it's like an F, but it's
Yeah.
a C to a C plus B level card if you have the 1-drop equipment that attaches for less for each color, and it buffs this things up. And then you're looking at 4 cards, playing everything that costs 4 or less. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
because like it hits multiple cards. So like if you get this up to like an 8/8, you're looking at 8 and playing everything that costs 8 or less. Like it's like you villainous wealth them every turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. That is pretty nice. Indestructible is nice too.
It's
It's kind
definitely
of
on my
weird.
list of ones I want to build just because it's really similar to the black red one I have.
Yeah. That
Somewhat.
one seems like you can build around. There's like all the other theft, Gonti, Lord of Luxury, like put
Yeah,
that in. Where this is kind of like he's doing his own thing,
yeah.
feels like.
So it's like if you don't have him out, then what is your deck around
Mm-hmm.
that? Like
Mm-hmm.
just control.
Yeah. Make sure he lives.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Lotus Light Dancers. 2 black, green, blue for a 3/6 zombie bard. It's got lifelink. When this creature enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card. Put those cards into your graveyard and then shuffle.
Well, if you have a reanimator deck,
It's a little expensive.
it is. It does cost 5 for a 3/6 lifelinker, but you do get 3 cards in, so it's kind of like a buried alive
Buried alive, but this
on a 3/6
since there
lifelinker.
is buried alive, you kind of want to build this in a different way where it's like they're cards where you don't need creatures, you can just do enchantments or
Yeah.
whatever.
Or
Sorceries.
just have double the effect, but
Mm-hmm. Some sort of flicker.
it's like okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a great card, but it's like an okay card.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't think you're playing it. Outside
Yeah.
of like specifically wanting to search something into your yard.
Specifically Commander, where you would play this. But it's expensive. 5 mana is a lot.
Next up, we got Taval, the Arbiter of Virtue. It is 2 black, green, and blue for a 6/6 legendary creature spirit dragon with flying and lifelink. Spells you cast have Delve. That's awesome, but here's the downside. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana value.
Yeah.
That text is what makes it go from like $1 billion card to 70 cents. So I don't know. It's still pretty good because you could like cast stuff with Delve, but like casting a bunch of stuff is just going to make you die. Like you need to have some life gain in there.
It's no like storming off with Underworld Breach or something like that. Where this is kind of like, oh, I'm going to get my one.
I mean, you could if
back.
everything you cast costs like 1 or 2, but
yeah, it would be difficult.
Because it also sucks because like even if you don't Delve, you still take damage. Like it's like Like it'd be even better if it was like only when you cast a spell using Delve you lose life.
Yeah.
But
I was
but
about to
like
mention that.
yeah, instead
It's
it's you would just always lose
every.
life.
You're
But
just going to. Yeah.
it was absurd in the limited environment because it's a 6/6
Six
flying
six
lifelink
life.
dragon. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yep. You just cast it and just say, deal with it.
yeah,
I'm not casting anymore.
I keep thinking like, is there any way to build around this? Do I even want this in my deck? Like, I think this is one of the worst of the new dragons, just build around wise.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Because it's like I could just play Tassiger as my commander and have the Delve thing going on, like,
mm-hmm.
and play stuff out of my yard with the Tassiger ability to give stuff back or whatever.
Yep. And like white enchantment, there's like a white enchantment that says like if you lose life, it goes into poison counters or something like that. I don't know. There's some funky stuff you could do with the life loss in white, and it's not white, so it's just like
Yeah.
I don't view any. Can't think of anything that can really help it out with that final text. Right, next, we got Call of the Spirit Dragons. This is Wooburg for enchantment. Dragons you control have indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each color, put a +1/+1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. If you put +1/+1 counters on 5 dragons this way, you win the game.
So it's like another collation victory.
Yep. But harder.
Have an Dragon out and 4 other dragons.
That are
and this.
At least have different colors.
Well, no, because Dragon counts as all 5. So you just need. So that'll put 5 counters on dragons. Then you just need 5 dragons to put them on.
Put a +1/+1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. I think. Yeah. Oh, you got to put them on the dragon. So I have to.
Oh, you have to put them on the dragon of the color.
Yeah, of that color. So at least one needs to touch red. Yeah. This one touch blue. This one.
Oh, so yeah, you need 5 dragons. That sucks.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen. Like I'd rather just play Collation Victory, which I don't think got on ban. Is it legal now or no?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you can play it.
Yeah, I'm like whatever. I opened this card. I'm like I'll keep it because it says dragons on it. But I mean, how relevant is the text? Dragons are indestructible. Like that's okay.
It's not worth Wooburg.
No, you'd have to cheat this in somehow.
Yeah.
I'm like occasionally picking up 1/1 counters. Like okay.
Your dragons are already big enough.
Yeah,
they're slightly bigger.
I mean, unless you're playing all the like uncommon common dragons from this set, you probably don't care about the 1/1 counters. Like,
yeah. Yep.
Next up, we got the thing I was talking about that's really good on Codis. It is the Dragonfire Blade. It is a 1 mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has hexproof from monocolored. And the equip cost is 4, but it costs 1 less to activate for each color of the creature it targets. So if it's a 3-colored creature, it costs 1. It's a 4-color creature, it costs 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this definitely looks cool in the limited environment, like was designed for that.
I still think it's decent. Like, if you have a 3-color commander, why wouldn't you play this? Like hexproof from monocolored spells, you make them play a multicolor spell to kill you.
Yeah. Like it dodges, Cyclonic Rift.
I mean, boots still might be better, and like Swiftfoot boots and Greaves, but
it's just +2.
This is like if you want a 3rd copy of it does some sort of protection.
Oh man, I don't know. I do want Wizards to bolster up monocolored decks though. Like no one plays them. It's like why don't I just play 5-color soup best cards in commander purposes? It's just makes it worse. But
yeah, I think it's like okay.
Yeah, I like the design for the set though. For limited is like you want to be in these 3-color decks, which is just cool. All right, next we got the most overhyped card of the set, Mox Jasper. 0 mana Mox, legendary artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only if you control a dragon.
Yeah, I actually do need 1 or 2 of these for my dragon deck.
Yeah, I mean, definitely EDH.
But it definitely has come down a lot because they were like $50. Now they're like $11. So
It's legendary, so it's like it only works in EDH.
Yeah, you're
Really.
basically going to play in Commander if you play all dragons, basically.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
next
like it.
card is a card I also want because it's just busted.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugin, Eye of the Storm, 7 mana, Planeswalker. Ugin has 7 loyalty. Whenever you cast this spell, exile to one target permanent that's one or more colors. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, do that again. +2, gain 3 life, draw a card. 0, add 3 colorless. -11. Search library for any number of colorless non-land cards. Exile them, shuffle. Until end of turn, you may cast them without paying their mana cost. So cast your deck if you want.
Yeah, this card's nuts. It's
It's
in
absurd.
Vintage Cube at the moment, and it's just better than the past. Like Ugin, I mean, the other one you can like board wipe, which was kind of nice, but I
Yeah,
like this over the Karn definitely, where this kind of reminds me of Karn, where you get to exile up to one permanent.
yeah.
But even like,
And this is easier to cast than like Kozilek or
yeah,
any of the other things, the Ulamogs that just kill stuff on cast.
yeah, usually like sneak attack those in or something.
Yeah,
But
but then you don't get the cast trigger. So like,
yeah, this I even like splat. I put this in decks that didn't even have like artifacts for cube purposes. Like still just being able to play it, exile something, gain life, draw cards. Like that's still
yeah,
super
just
good.
gain like 3 life, draw a card every turn, just as
Don't
good.
worry about the ultimate. Like
Yeah,
it's still insane.
and then it adds mana too if you need it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's absurd.
Hmm.
And if you do have a colorless deck, this is like a must
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Oh yeah. All right, next we got Delcoven Encampment. Cycle of lands. This land enters tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain. Taps for a white. And then you can pay 1 in white whenever you attack this turn. Create 2 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. Sack them at the beginning of next end step.
So it's like the Mardu land.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's really cool. It taps for white, but you want to be playing Mardu or a swamp or mountain. It's okay.
Yeah, this next turn, the Mistrized Village is probably the best of them.
Oof. Yeah.
Interest tapped unless you control a mountain or forest, adds a blue, and for a blue, you can tap the next spell you cast can't be countered, which is pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, your commander players are going to want this one. Then we got the Great Arashan City. Taps for black. Enters tapped unless you control a forest or a plains. 1 in a black. Tap it. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a 1/1 white spirit creature token.
That's okay. I don't know if you need that or not, but
Unfortunate, it's your own graveyard.
The next one, maybe in a mono red deck, you'd play it or something. Well, I guess you need to be not mono red for it
You
not to be
could
tapped.
play it
You could
tapped.
still play it tapped. So it's Quarry Mountain Monastery. It's this land enters tapped unless you control plains or island. It taps for red. Then for 3 in a red, you get to like impulse draw. So you can exile the top card.
Okay.
You can play it.
All these things where it says like 3 in a red tap, then it's a land though, so it really costs 5 if you
Yeah,
look
so
at
it's
it
like,
that way. Yeah, that's a lot of mana. And like we said before in Commander, you're casting maybe like 1/7 drop, 1/8 drop a turn, and you're on turn 5. You're really going to impulse draw. You need mana to cast that spell. All right. Kishla Village. It taps for green. Enters tapped unless you control an island or a swamp. You can pay 3 in a green. Tap it to surveil 2.
It's another really expensive activation.
Yeah, it is a little bit better than that red one. Like the red one, you got to play it on your turn and you got to cast the spell. This is like I can hold up interaction and then I don't do
Right.
anything. Then okay, I'll
Yeah,
surveil
I'm
2.
just debating. I'm like, well, it is surveil too. So like, if you just want mill and like your reanimator deck, maybe you
Yeah,
just play it instead of a forest. Like,
it doesn't hurt
doesn't
too
cost you
hard.
that much.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Even
mean,
if you never activate the surveil, like,
it doesn't hurt too hard if you're in those colors. It's just you can only have so many utility lands, and there's a lot of good utility lands
yeah,
out there. So, but It's not a bad one.
Next up, we got the one that I need a bunch of. Maelstrom of
Ooh.
the Spirit Dragon. It's a land, taps for colorless, taps to add a mana of any color to cast a dragon or omen spell. You can
Mhm.
pay 4, sack this land to search for a dragon and put it in your hand.
Ooh.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Tutor up Terror of the Peaks every time.
Probably. Or what's the other one? The Utavra Hellkite or the Scourge or the
Sure.
Scourge of Valkus or whatever.
Ooh, yep, yep.
That's like the
Another one.
combos. Just keep attacking with those. So.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some
Well, and
drag.
that's all the cards from Tarkir, the main set, and then next we'll be back with Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah. That'll be hype. Hype. It's coming around the corner.
Yeah, what did you think of Dragonstorm as a whole? You like it?
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I thought it was definitely the right step for Magic. It's not a hat set, as I have been saying.
Yeah,
So I've been hype, and yeah, definitely not as
I
like powerful, but
I
that's good.
really liked it. I liked the dragons were the main centric because I like dragons.
Mhm.
I do think the limited got boring pretty fast because everyone just figured out you just play 2 decks, but
Yeah, you just play
um,
5-color soup.
5 color soup or aggro basically, and that's it.
Yeah,
And it was fun though. The pre-releases were fun, and it was fun for the good, 30 drafts or so. It's just the people that like to play 50, 100 drafts that you're like, all right, you're just jamming on arena. You're like, okay, it's the same, getting the same now. But if you're a player that only plays once a week, maybe then it was probably great.
yeah. I like the kind of cool build arounds from the like defender type decks. There's
Yep.
like the walls. I like that. I liked how it wasn't super crazy powerful. Besides the Corey steel cutter that's
Yeah,
causing
which is
problems.
everywhere. Like
Besides that card, yeah,
I
they're
went
all
on
cool.
arena today just to get my 4 wins playing standard, and it was like every deck I played against was
Yeah,
Corey Steelcutter.
yeah,
I
yep,
was like, well, I'm just gonna not do that and just play like life gain or something and see if you could beat me.
yeah, yeah. We'll see what Wizards does. Because
But yeah,
everyone's
that's the
going.
show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to um, check out TCG Player link if you want to buy any of these cards, and if you want to buy any accessories like sleeves and stuff, do so at heavyplay.com using our promo code MTG Place.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We got a Discord where you can come hang out, chat with us, and you can help us on Patreon if you wanted to support us that way as well.
Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Peace.